How many of you here have had an oh crap moment in business where an enemy sub has emerged from your blind spot? Just as I'm reaching for the sealed envelope containing the details of our next top secret mission, the sonar operator's voice vibrates as he announces,
Enemy submarine, bearing 278, initial range, 1,300 yards.
I look over to see the new thick green trace on the sonar display that emerged out of nowhere. Despite my training, the fear rises. Now externally, I'm poised, unshaken, unflappable. But inside, all of these emotions are swirling around. And my internal voice screams at me, oh crap! Look, in the submarine, when the enemy was in the water and came out of nowhere, they were counting on me for confident, measured, critical decision-making and leadership. And the same's expected from all leaders today. While we had the best training and technology, when I peeled everything back, the key to our success in the submarine force was that all 110 men were highly engaged.
Mark has over 30 years of experience leading teams in the Navy. He's taken that and gone to be an entrepreneur. He's a CEO.
As I work with leaders trying to lead their companies through this dynamically changing and disruptive world, what I find is that many are still clinging to an old set of leadership skills and tools that are optimized for a world that no longer exists.
Additionally, I learned that these timeless military leadership principles work fantastic, not only 400 feet below the surface of the ocean, they also work fantastic on land. Now I know because after 5 missions at sea, I left the Navy and I became an interim turnaround CEO for companies who had hit a rough patch and were struggling. So Fast Attack Leadership's born out of 35 years of real-world leadership experiences. Is leadership something that a few people are born with, or is it something that we learn? And my answer is it's yes to both, because I don't believe just a few people are born with leadership. I believe everyone is born with a leadership toolkit inside, and it's not what we don't have, it's what we don't use. But what we have to do is we have to open up people's minds. Everyone is a leader. Now let's dive right into pillar 1, is connect to the mission. Look, we can buy the technology, we can have the training, we can spend time putting the process together, but if our people do not give a crap about their job, all that stuff is way less powerful. Pillar number 2, take the shot. But we all get the same 24 hours every single day. So I don't really think it's about time management anymore, I think it's about choice management. Empower, jam, dives. It's important that we're great decision makers as leaders, but it's also important that we're making sure that we have a team around us and we're investing in that team so they can become great decision makers too. Define your Bravo Zulu. And Bravo Zulu is a code word that means good job. I get asked this all the time, what type of recognition system should we put in place? I don't have one. Make it easy. 85% of employees want a simple verbal recognition. Steady as she goes, and steady as she goes is a nautical command used by the captain to tell the helmsman to stay on course to make the most progress down that course. Mostly used when there were stormy seas. Now look, as leaders, we have to have our hands steady on the wheel. You're going to join countless other leaders who implemented Fast Attack to build their own high-performance teams that are 9 times more aligned and 4 times more productive. You're going to be able to empower your employees with tools to always keep them engaged and connected, focused on the goals that matter the most, and resilient and agile in the face of change. Having a high-performance culture to collectively drive results and adapt, along with a world-class employee experience to attract and retain the best people, will have you confidently leaning into the tremendous opportunities and challenges ahead.
The motto of the U.S. Nuclear Submarine Force is, either we all come to the surface or no one does. The same type of culture is needed in our businesses today to help all of our people come to the surface together as one to become the best version of themselves. I want you to imagine what it would feel like to have everyone in your company viewing themselves as a leader, deeply connected to the same common mission, and being able to navigate a dynamically changing and disruptive world.